Welcome to another product showcase video. This video is going to be on the Gelid Solutions Icy Vision VGA cooler. Okay, well, let's have a look at the package itself. The cooler comes with two ultraviolet blue fans. This is a 5 heat pipe cooler. Very nice packaging, a lot of information on the front, including telling you all the different ATI cards it works on, the HD4850, HD4870, HD4890, the 5830, the 5850, and the 5870, as well as Nvidia 98 GT, 9800 GTX, GTS 250, GTX 260, 275, 280, 285, and the GTX 465, 470, and 480. So pretty much all of the modern ATI and Nvidia cards. This is supposed to be crossfire compatible, so it shouldn't take up more space than a typical stock cooler would. Let's have a look at the back here and see what all it says. Okay, well, you can see the base of the cooler itself. It's an all copper base with the copper heat pipes, as well as some heat sinks and other things that are in here. Once again, it tells you the different cards that it supports. Test platforms, and here it gives you some charts here showing you the temperature differences between like your stock fan and your aftermarket here. And also, I believe this is some noise information as well as temperature information here. So let's open it up and see what all it comes with. Okay, as you can see, you get quite a bit of stuff with the card itself. We'll start off with the installation manual. It gives you instructions of how to install it on ATI as well as Nvidia cards. Kind of a walkthrough telling you what all the different pieces are and where they should go for that particular card. We have a variety of different heat sinks that come with it, depending on which type of card you have, so they should have plenty of heat sinks. No matter which one of them cards that we listed that you have, we're going to have the right cooling for it. It's a backing plate mount, a variety of screws and mounts for it. They give you some little rubber like gaskets for mounting to make sure that nothing shorts out. You get a Gelid case badge for it. They include a little tube of their GC2 thermal paste to install it with, and as well as your sticky backing plates that you would put on the heat sinks themselves to mount them to your board. Let's take a closer look at the cooler itself. Beautiful looking cooler. I like the black and blue design. Once again, this has the curled ends at the on the fans themselves. They're Gelid's own design for moving a lot of air without a lot of RPMs. It's a pretty good sized cooler. 5 heat pipe design, so it has 3 heat pipes that come over onto this side of the cooler, and this fan cools it, and then 2 of them on the main part where your base is. Also want to mention the power connector that they give you with it. It has a connector on it to be able to mount it right to your video card itself if you want to run it off the card and you know, adjust your RPMs and stuff that way. But if you don't, or if you have a different type situation, they give you a Molex type connector that you could plug it into, so you could run it straight off the power supply. And it's also kind of nice that the connector itself is also sleeved, which you don't see very often when they throw in Molex connectors and stuff. So it's definitely a sign of the quality of the product, that they looked at every angle on it. This has the ultraviolet blue fan blades on it, so they're going to glow blue if you have an ultraviolet light in your case. A very unique design. The performance that people have been getting out of these have been pretty impressive. I'm looking forward myself to trying this out just to see how well they really do cool. I'm going to be putting this onto my ATI 4870. This is a Vision Tech card. We're going to be replacing the stock cooler with it. So just to get a comparison of the difference in size between the stock one and this one, you can see they're very close to the same, about the same height, almost exactly the same length. Should be a very good addition to the card. As anybody knows with these ATI ones, they're extremely loud, and they tend to get really warm, so you end up cranking up the fan all the time to keep it within a reasonable range, and the noise ends up being so bad at that point that you really don't want to be sitting next to it. So this is going to be a nice addition to it. I'm going to do a follow-up video on this. I'll do it as a video response where we're going to do some benchmarking on this cooler itself, as well as trying it with some different thermal paste that Gelid has supplied us. So I'm going to cut this video short because we're going to add more information into the second one. So again, this was the Gelid Icy Vision VGA cooler. We want to thank Gelid for providing this cooler for our showcase. Make sure you check the link out, or the description in the video, where we will have the links to this cooler and also other products by Gelid. And make sure to stay tuned for the next video, where we're going to do the benchmarking on this and show you how it compares with the stock cooler. Thanks for watching.